My name is Gordon Fearey, and I'm at the Brazil Endowment for the Arts. This is the Brazil USA exhibit, and this is my work here. This is part of a series called the Patterns of the Wearer. These are photographs that I've taken of clothing and fabric that I've placed underwater and manipulated with a stick, kind of like painting a picture. The clothing or the fabric lies in the water. It might be at a stream near my home, or a swimming pool, or low tide at the beach. And I poke the water and make the water swirl and push the fabric around. It's really like painting with a long stick. The thing that I care about with these is the structure of the patterns. Something like a plaid is static when it's on dry land, but when you put it underwater, something else happens. The structure or the grid does things that are mysterious. It accommodates to the circumstances of the swirling water, the light, refracted light. That's what interests me. These came from an earlier project of clothing underwater, which was images that made you think of the absence of the wearer. They were almost like water burial pictures, which meant something to me, but I found myself gravitating towards the patterns that seem to, on one hand, connect with a person, the buttons, the fabric, the sense of clothing, but also connected to some other larger structure, and a structure that was, in the end, mysterious. Here, it's water, it's swirling water, but my intent is to allude to structures that we don't understand. There's also a sense of landscape that appeals to me with these, that I think I'm a landscape person. This one, this gash of dark, for me, looks to some other space. I love Monet's water lilies, in that you're looking at three things. You're looking at the surface of the water, you're looking under the water, and you're looking at the sky. And that simultaneous triple view, if you will, of the universe, it just shocked me when I first realized that. In my humble way, I'm trying also to have a sense of the body or the person, in a sense clothing remembers the body, or fabric alludes to the body, and the surface of the water, a bubble or a pine needle or a ripple, and then also somehow be looking way beyond to something else. The ideal picture would do all those things. The ideal picture would also be like a good traditional photograph of being in high resolution, and all these things would be very, very clear. Some of my earlier ones are a lot more blurry. I'm still learning to use my camera, and I still am learning to use my camera. As I keep working, I'm also trusting somewhat to luck, because there are all these things going on at the same time. You're under the water, the things are moving, and I'm trying to get all those elements that I was talking about. Thank you very much. How many minutes was that? That was hard.